You want answers? I'll answer the question.
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Can't handle the truth! Can't handle the truth! Can't handle the truth! Can't handle the truth!
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. What have I got for you today? Why, it's only the greatest, most amazing, most stupendous, most guaranteed slot system ever devised. You'll win all the time. You can't lose. Those casinos won't know what hit them. Simple enough for a child and foolproof enough for grandma. Easy as falling out of a money tree. It's so good I'm not even allowed in the casinos anymore, but I can still tell you how to do it, right? Why, if you're not totally satisfied, then you'll get your money back. That is, if you can get a hold of me after I run with your cash. But seriously, folks, I think it's time to...
Thank you.
Enough of that, right? Listen, if you've been looking for slot machine systems online, I'm sure you've heard that before. The mythical slot method or super slot system. Unfortunately, it's all garbage. Systems and methods are all junk. Fortunately, there is information out there that's good and will make you a better slot player. Hi, my name is Mark Vincent, and I'm a certified slot technician. I've worked for casinos all over the United States for years, and in that time, I've learned exactly how slot machines work and how to play them. You may wonder why I've made this video, and why I call myself the Tech4Truth. That's a fair question, and here's what I think is a fair answer. First of all, I'm tired of all the scam artists and liars out there saying that you can win at slots with some kind of a system. That's just not true. There are dozens of websites, books, and even videos out there now that feature some kind of system or method to beat the slots, and I'm tired of people being misled. Second, I want to give you some real information that you can really use to help you. This isn't a foolproof system, it's just real useful advice and information that will help you understand how slots work and how to squeeze the best payback out of them. Last, I've written a book that goes far deeper into the subject than I ever could with these videos, and I'm hoping that you'll like what I had to say enough to give the book a try. One thing I am is honest, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm not trying to drum up business with these videos, because I am. So, I've said that slot systems don't work, and that's true, they don't. Anyone who calls themselves a professional slot player and claims they drive around fancy cars and live in a big fancy house is a liar. Anyone who says they can guarantee that you win at slots is probably a flat-out crook. Systems just don't work. Slot machines are designed in such a way that it makes it impossible for systems or methods to work on them with any reliability at all. Trust me, I've worked on them for years. Now, you may think that I'm telling you this because I'm in league with the casinos, and I want to convince you that systems don't work because the casinos want you to think that. While I understand why you might think that, the truth is that the casino I work for doesn't even know I'm doing this. In fact, if they found out that I was sharing this information with you, I'd probably get fired. That's why I've gone to the trouble of masking my voice, and why you'll never see my face in these videos. I'm a real working technician somewhere in the US, and if there were a system or method that worked all the time, not only would I know it, but my entire family would be rich. The unfortunate thing is that people want to believe there's a system out there that works, and all they have to do is find it. I hate to burst your bubble, I really do, but there is no slot system that works, and there never will be. If you continue watching my videos, I'll explain exactly why systems can't work, and you'll understand what I mean. In the meantime, spend a few moments to stop and really think about it. Let's say that I've developed a system that works all the time, and I share it with you right here on the internet. Now you would go and use it, wouldn't you? Of course you would. So would everyone else who's viewed this video. Pretty soon, there'd be a whole lot of people using this system, and the casinos would begin to notice. Not only would they shut down the games this system worked on, but they would probably have some hard questions for the company that made such a game. A game that could somehow be made to pay more than it's supposed to pay by using a system available on the internet. If the manufacturer wanted to keep their reputation, they would make sure that such games don't exist. And the fact is that most slot machine manufacturers have a pretty good reputation simply because they don't make games that can be cheated by a system. I won't even get into all the testing, red tape, and regulation going on in the casino industry, because that's a whole other layer of checks and balances, all designed to make sure that every single slot machine in the US is both fair to the player and the casino. Slot systems don't work. The flip side is that there are things you can do in order to increase your odds, and in fact, if you know how to play, you'll ensure that you're always getting the best odds you possibly can. Some of these things are obvious, some are not, but I know them all. And in my Tech4Truth videos, you'll learn many of them. In my book, you'll learn all of them. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Tech4Truth.
Imagine accepting the